All right, everybody, it's Luke. It's not Sean, which means that I'm here to announce something to you. Sixth Avenue Community Church is putting on the Feed My Sheep Conference. This is the third one that we've done. This year, it's going to be hosted at First Baptist Church in Decatur, Alabama on November 3rd. It's a one-day conference designed to equip the pastors for the difficult work of the ministry. And at this year's conference, our focus is going to be on authority. So we've got Jonathan Lehman coming in, doing a couple of talks. We've got Steve Bateman from First Bible Church and Paul Lamy from Grace Community Church, with Sean speaking as well. So if you want to know more information about this conference, make sure to click the link that's in the description of this video where you can register and find out all the details. Now, without further ado, I hope you enjoy this episode.
Well, should I look into the camera?
I think it's rolling now.
This is the
We're live
for Nuance. We're live.
Yeah.
Doing the, what are we calling this? The Hot Ones Challenge for Sixth Avenue Community Church.
Sounds super
Staff.
like that.
Make sure you get it exactly like that in
the whole time.
YouTube
I don't think
title.
YouTube will allow us to have that many characters.
No. Okay, well, let's introduce ourselves.
I'm Luke. I'm a pastoral assistant.
Luke Hill, Senior Pastoral Assistant. Isn't that true, Luke?
That is true.
And also essentially a producer of the Room for Nuance podcast.
Yeah.
Also, former contestant on American Idol.
Some people say that, yeah.
But are they telling the truth?
That would be accurate.
Invited to go on America's Got Talent.
That is true.
And you have a really
Nobody's watching anymore.
really good EP called The Glory Road.
Yes.
Yes?
Glory Road.
Yeah. Oh, not The Glory Road.
No.
Okay,
No,
sorry.
but yeah.
Drop the definite article.
Definitely check it out.
I'm a deacon.
Luke is also a deacon.
yeah.
Let's go, Deacon Luke. And then a new EP coming out called
The Voyage of Life.
The Voyage of Life. Care to say anything else?
A series of Thomas Cole paintings tracing the story of salvation. So
Yes.
a song to go with each of those paintings.
Yes. My name is Sean DeMars. I'm the pastor of Sixth Avenue Community Church. In my off time, I moonlight as a hand model. A hand and foot model. I'm a serial entrepreneur. Because I have small hands, you see.
Little butterflies.
Oh, we're going to make fun of Sean during this. Fine. I am also a serial entrepreneur. When everyone else is sleeping, I'm awake. I'm investing. I'm finding ways to get passive income. Luke, Will? By the way, that's going to happen a lot.
My name's Will, often named Luke.
Yeah.
Associate pastor. I have to be here. Get me out of here. I don't want to do this.
Gun to
I'm
your head
so
right
scared.
now. If I said, Will, you're totally free to go, you would get up and go.
Gun to my head. Yeah.
If I said you're free to go,
Yeah.
there's no pressure from me as your boss to participate in this. You probably wouldn't be here right
You're
now.
not joking, right?
No, I'm not.
So I can go.
I said if. Imagine a world.
Yeah, I would go.
No,
yeah.
but you are under compulsion.
I
You
am
will
under
be.
compulsion. I will do what my boss says.
Amen.
Here we are.
Amen, brother. All right, so, and then behind the boards where no one can see, we have Tatakataiket,
That's
our
close.
little Filipino
That's where I'm
girl. Yeah, you're from Tatakataiket?
Yeah.
Is that the
whatever
capital
is.
of Thailand?
It's close.
Okay, introduce yourself.
Yeah. I'm Mary Beth Greenhall, faithful church member, and I'm
Faithful
here.
indeed.
Faithful
Yes.
indeed.
Yes.
And you made all this happen, sister.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sean DeMars and your family and our family, we were having lunch or dinner, something like that.
Something.
You had just mentioned, we were talking about the Hot Ones interview, and you're like, man, that would be so cool if we could have that for the staff at 6th Ave. And I was like, man, I got you.
Boom.
So kept that in the back of my mind, and here we are.
You bought all the sauces, you
did
arranged it all, Luke did all the setup for the audio visual,
Yeah.
but you also have the questions.
I do.
Now, let me ask you this. Have we seen or heard in any way these questions in advance?
Negatory.
Okay. I think there's nothing left to do but
That's it.
to go.
Was this
do it.
Here we go.
1,400 Scoville units?
Now,
Yeah.
are we going to take a bite first and then you ask the question?
Yes, absolutely. Go ahead and start passing down. Go ahead and start passing down the plate.
Passing down,
Yeah,
we're
like
dipping.
communion.
Now,
Here we
just
go.
so everyone knows, the rule is you don't have to eat the whole chicken wing.
Right. Yeah.
Just like on the show. Just
Right.
you can take a bite.
Yes.
But that's such a Oh no!
Don't tell me how to do this.
Wait, don't take the bite yet.
Yeah, don't take the bite yet. Okay. Which one is this though? What
This
what's
is
the
Okay.
flavor?
So this is called Shaquanda's
Oh.
Hot Tropic.
Okay, damn.
This is 1400 Scoville levels. So whenever I talk about Scoville levels, that's just the measurement that they use to
Yeah.
measure spiciness.
Like earthquakes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Scoville is also the kind of study Bible I like because of dispensation.
I like that. That was good. I like
man.
that.
Just as reference for our viewers, our listeners, it is like if you take a bite of a jalapeno, it can
Yeah.
range anywhere from 2,500 to 5,000.
Okay, so
So-
it's a little below a jalapeno.
Yeah, so this
Okay.
one starting off is 1,400 Scoville level.
Do I need a should I take a sip of milk just to
Dude, nobody
line
can tell
my-
you how
I've
to
been
do
drinking
this.
it all
You do
day.
your way.
There is endless milk provided.
Okay.
We'll ask for whipped cream. Here we go.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and take a
All right,
bite.
here we go.
See how
All
it
right.
goes.
Where'd you get these wings from?
These are from Crickets in
Crickets.
Madison. They're great.
I'm getting a big hint of kiwi.
All
that,
right.
kiwi?
So
Let's
with
Get a
each
kiwi counter
question,
on the bottom of the video.
so with each question, I will need everyone to at least answer something. All right. So first question: tell me how you guys all met each other.
Ooh. Will, you start.
I met Luke here. I was here, and then Luke showed up, and then we met each other.
You were threatened by him.
Yeah, very threatened.
New guy on the block.
Yeah, I was like, dude, this is my territory. No, he came on as a pastoral assistant, and yeah, and then Sean, I met at a conference in Tennessee, where my first interaction with him was us coming into a hotel room at like 3 a.m. and him telling us to be quiet, and I was like, oh, I see.
Yeah, and that was wrong of me.
It was so wrong of you. I couldn't believe that you wanted us to be quiet at 3 a.m.
Sorry, Jackson, you guys can come in and watch this if you want. You and Isaac. Yeah, grab a chair. Sure. Okay.
Luke, how you doing, buddy?
And then you crushed
That was
somebody's
good.
banana.
Okay.
And then I crushed somebody's banana, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
And we won't elaborate on that.
Nope.
Luke?
I met Will the same way he described it. I just came into the office and I was like, by the way, this is my first day, and I'm Luke. Here we go. Sean, I met through my father-in-law. They did jiu-jitsu together, and every church was closed for COVID except for 6th Avenue. My father-in-law was going, and he was like, you want to come with me? So I went, met Sean on a Sunday morning at the church.
There you go.
Great. That's how it worked.
And
all right.
I think we made it through that one without telling
That
any
one was
crazy stories.
Yeah.
That was a good
Yeah.
flavor,
That's
too.
good. All right.
I'm still
Let's move
that
on to
chicken-
number 2.
I chewed on that thing for a while.
Small bites.
All right, Luke, if you wouldn't mind passing down plate number
Pass it
2.
down the next
Okay,
one.
so this is
here we go.
5,700 Scoville units,
Yes,
Which
this
is
is
700.
Seed Ranch
like
flavor
four-
company.
more than double the last time.
If my math is right,
I can.
that's 2 fathoms worth of Scovilles.
Ooh.
Yeah, and this one's called Just Winging It. And that's what
Just
we're doing
Winging It.
today. That's
Okay.
what we're doing today.
And what is the ethnicity of the inventor of this hot sauce?
It does not say
Wow.
in the
Hot ones.
description. I
If
apologize.
you had to guess. No, I was supposed to. This is supposed to be awkward.
Can't do it.
If you would have guessed.
Can't do it.
Okay.
All right, let's take a bite, guys.
Okay, here we go.
All right, number 2. So, what's each other's most annoying habit?
Oh gosh.
Making me do videos I don't want to do.
Okay. Just so everyone's clear, we all hate Luke because he really doesn't have
That
things
cannot
like
be
that.
true.
Kate, is that
That's true.
I mean, you're married to him. The most annoying thing about him is that he's not really annoying.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
told him he's too good for this earth.
Too good for this earth.
Which is not true.
It's so close to true though, isn't it? Old Enoch over here is just gonna get called up in a whirl. Directly into heaven. And like I work with Luke day in and day out, and I'm still waiting to find the thing where I'm like, this guy really grinds my gears.
He's doing it now. He's like, no, not me.
Will, your most annoying habit.
Make it personal.
Oh, I'm about to.
Let's fight about it.
Your most annoying habit is your hair, hat, and shirt situation.
That's just the way that he is.
You called me frumpy earlier this week
I called you frumpy.
to my face.
Is this a hostile work environment?
Yeah, I'm taking notes.
Adding it to the memoir.
Yeah, something more.
All right, now listen, guys. I'm your boss.
Yeah.
And don't hold back
Yeah.
thinking, and don't invent stuff, because I know it's hard to think of an annoying habit for me. Don't
No,
just
it's the way you eat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
way
that's
I
good.
eat.
Next question?
but you get used to it. It's kind of one of the when you love somebody, it's just
Yeah.
like, oh, that's just part of
you
them.
just
you know?
deal with. Listen,
And Will,
Jack-
yours is being late.
Oh man,
But you've gotten so much better on that.
that was all right. Luke will invite us over to for dinner at 6:30, and he thinks I have to be there at 6:30. We're hanging
Just 'cause
out.
it's the time we
I'll
agreed
show up
upon.
when I show up, dude.
Hey, you were early
Yeah.
last time though. So
Yeah,
good
and it
job.
won't happen again.
What's funny is a few months ago, you lived right next to Luke.
Oh right.
All you had to do was
and
just
we would
walk
show up
over.
late regularly.
2 doors down, as late as can be.
Didn't feel the pressure.
Jackie Stevenson, behind the camera, Will Stevenson's wife,
Yeah.
has pulled visitors from our church aside before, when she found out we were going to go to lunch together, to warn them about what they were about to experience.
Yeah.
True or false, Jackie?
It's true.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. And yet I've gotten so much better. Wow.
So much
Yeah.
better. The
I don't
Lord
know.
works.
I can't confirm or deny that.
No, we just talked about it. Gossip the gospel
I
to
wasn't
me.
paying attention to it.
That means I've gotten
That
better.
has to mean
Because
it's
things
better.
were so bad before, you couldn't help but notice. it.
Unavoidable,
But
yeah.
it's usually like you were sitting beside me, and then I was hearing it, and then I looked over, and I was like, "You're an animal."
So do we need to maybe talk about my sad upbringing and maybe some of the reasons why I eat
Oh,
like
wait.
an animal?
No excuse. No excuse.
Is anybody else
You
here
can close
molested? Sorry. Okay. Next.
Let's see.
Wait. Do you have another question?
No, that was
Okay.
it. All right, here we go.
18,000.
Wow.
We're
Easy.
jumping up quickly.
Would
Yeah.
you say that's an exponential increase?
I would say no because it ends at the end here.
No, it's
Okay,
not
so it can't
exponential.
be exponential. Does exponential just mean a lot?
Exponential means it will forever grow.
The multiple is
It,
increasing.
it must always
Like the
be
love
increasing.
of God in heaven.
Yes, that's exponential. Or is it? Does it change? I don't think it changes. So it's just always perfect.
Well, our experience of it
would be.
will grow in awareness exponentially.
But you
That's
won't ask
true.
that question.
in heaven.
No.
Okay,
All
you're
right.
recycling wings.
I feel
by
like
the way.
the
Will is,
Is that cheating? Am I being
No,
doing
you're
something
actually
bad?
being a good steward.
Yeah. That's great.
This is gonna be my lunch after this.
Okay.
I'm
welcome.
afraid that this one, the last one, was the last good one.
Yeah, it's just. gonna
It's
get
still
in
hot
here.
on my tongue.
Yeah.
It's still hot on my tongue. The last one. It was only
Really?
number 2.
Okay, here we go. Third wing. Let's feast. If you could suddenly become invisible, what's the first thing you'd do?
You didn't even give me a chance to chew.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's 3 of you.
Well,
You can
that tastes
simmer on
good.
it.
If I could suddenly be invisible,
Yep.
what would I do?
Is this permanent?
I could come and go if you wanted.
Okay.
I would. I'd go to the White House and do a tour because they don't do tours anymore. But then I could do a tour without.
But what
anybody
if they
knowing.
have heat scanners? What if they can sense your body heat?
Listen,
You
if,
would
if
Go
I'm
to the
invisible,
Capitol? You would raid the Capitol?
no, I would go to the White House. Very
Send
different.
this to your congressman.
Yeah. I would turn invisible and walk out of this right now. That's what I would do.
You're doing pretty good though.
Thank you.
Honestly, that one felt less hot.
That
than
one- I
That was
agree.
just pleasant.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think that'll be my lunch.
I would say that. Now I want to be careful how I say this, but I don't enjoy wearing clothes.
Okay.
Like I can't wait to get back to the Garden State. You know, to get back into the. Yeah, I would just be like chilling.
So is this invisibility,
Without
does it
clothes.
come and go on command?
Yeah,
Or does
yeah,
it come and go? Because that's going to be a really important part of that, I think. Yeah.
Sure,
Just
we
out,
would do
just
it on
out in public
command.
shopping. And
Oh, this wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Like, okay, could you
They can't see me.
See, the thing that's so interesting about this is even though you're invisible, people can still bump into you. So I was thinking maybe I would hop on a flight for free and fly to wherever I wanted to go. But like,
they would sit on top
what?
of it.
Yeah, what if somebody sat on top of me or I bumped or I got into a corner?
You're just
Even in
standing
the White
in
House.
the aisle hoping
Yeah.
no one
You could
comes
get-
by.
You gotta. That's where you gotta.
Yeah,
do
you
the
would have
dodging.
to. You could end up in a really weird place.
Yeah.
All
I would
right.
use it for good though. I know that.
Being naked.
Yeah,
That's great.
I think that's good.
Naked. Nekked.
Naked.
27,000 Scoville units.
Here we go.
What was the
easy.
last one? 18. Mm-hmm. So this is.
It was.
This is nothing.
And the third one, it was from Hot Ones, and it was called pickled garlic sriracha. I'll get it
Pickled
eventually.
garlic sriracha.
Yeah. All right. So number 4, this is from Alchemy Peppers, and this one is called Mango Serrano Hops. 27,000 Scoville units.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You guys have already passed it around, dipped it.
Yeah,
Okay, here we
Here
go.
we go.
Am I still going to eat lunch after this?
I'm not
You're
gonna be
shooting
able.
in the mic? Like, are people
I'm not gonna be able to
like,
eat for the next days. Wow.
All right. When was the last time you cried and why?
So bad.
Cried?
I'm a crier, man.
I cried yesterday or 2 days ago.
And why?
We
we were praying for Charlie Kirk and his family. This is before we found out that he died. Just praying for his wife to remember the gospel.
Wow.
And lean on the Lord all the more. And lamenting the fact that sin has entered the world and that death happens.
Yeah.
And yeah, that got me.
Same for me, actually.
Wow. I last cried at lunch with Will and Jackie Monday, Tuesday, something like that. Tuesday, just thinking about being a dad.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's great. Yeah, those are really good answers.
And that's the last time I'm going to cry because I'm a man.
Can we still turn invisible?
I actually had that question towards the end, and my husband Austin told me like, "Hey, you should actually push that towards the front because if they're crying from the hot sauce, they would say right now."
Yeah, right.
So,
That's a good point.
There we
Hey,
go.
can I ask you, when was the last time you cried?
Maybe a couple weeks ago, and honestly, it was just a bad day. We were in the middle of potty training, and that day I decided to quit potty training for a little bit.
You
yeah,
personally?
yeah.
Being a
Pushing
father,
30.
being a father of teenage and preteen daughters, I'm getting a lot of random cries. So Patience is training for cross country, and we went out and we did a mile time today, and she crushed it, by the way. She got like a 30-second PR. But like halfway through the run, I was encouraging her, and then she just like broke down crying while she was running. And I was like, I don't know what to do here.
Now
I've
what?
cried during a workout too.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's hard.
Yeah.
My cheek hurts a little.
My lip is starting to get.
Yeah.
I got that one on my lip.
I didn't like that.
That one's hotter.
Let's see.
Feels
And that was
good.
number 4. All right, let's pass around 5.
That was number 4?
51,000 Scoville units.
This is bad.
Yeah. So number 5, this is from Hook and Arrow, and this is called Spice Your Sauerkraut and Mustard. 51,000 Scoville
Sauerkraut.
I
level.
don't like how thick that is.
Okay, I know it sounds disgusting. I've tasted this one. It's actually very yummy.
It actually just looks
Oh, I
like
had it from
salsa
my
verde
first
from like a
sniffle.
good Mexican restaurant.
People have been raving about this one.
Really?
Yes.
I gotta figure out how to
Are
get
you
this
in
on
like
the
one
other
of
side of
those
my mouth.
hot sauce boards online?
Yeah. On the Discord.
Yeah. Okay.
Here we go.
We're going? All right.
People are going to comment in the comment section like, oh, they didn't really take a bite there. Because that's what they do in the hot ones thing.
Yeah. Haters gonna hate.
Okay.
That one's so much better.
Yeah.
Good flavor. Good flavor.
for sure. When was the last time you were truly embarrassed, and what happened?
Oh, that's a good question.
Gosh.
Okay, I'm pretty hard to embarrass. Most of the time when I get embarrassed, it's because I had a really weird childhood, and as an adult, I do something that I just don't realize is not what normal people do, and if it gets brought to my attention, that can embarrass me. But that's pretty rare. I think it might be the last time I was like genuinely embarrassed was when I talked about not being able to please my wife in a sermon. You remember that one?
That was hilarious.
Which was on accident.
Here's the story. I was talking about from the text about how we can please God. Reformed people, all of our works are like filthy rags, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, but there are also Bible verses that say that we can, as believers, please God with our good works. And I was just trying to communicate to our people, like, that's crazy. You, a sinner, can please a holy and righteous God. And then, of course, this wasn't in my notes. I just said off the cuff, please God, I can't even please my wife.
Oh, I remember that. Everyone
Yeah,
remembers that.
Everyone remembers it.
And now,
We're done.
now it's even more solidified.
And what I meant was, like, I don't take out the trash the way that I should.
Of course.
Right.
Da-da-da-da. And then
Luke recorded this in the memoir, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then I kept going, and because I didn't understand why everyone was looking so weird in the congregation. And then I was like,
So you had to make it better.
so I made it better.
You had to fix it.
So I said, well, guys, obviously I please my wife all the time.
I forgot about that.
But so, and then when I realized exactly what I was saying, I don't think I recovered for the rest
Are
of the
you
sermon.
embarrassed now
No.
as you say this?
No, I'm good now.
It was
Now
just
it's
in the
funny.
moment.
Which is concerning.
Sean has no fear of me.
I think the last time I was embarrassed is when I walked in wearing a hat and flip flops, and you told everybody I looked frumpy in front of all my friends.
You didn't look embarrassed. You don't care what people
So this
think.
was
I
last
don't care
week.
at all. I don't know.
You have to
my
give
answer.
a genuine
I
answer.
I
Will.
really would. I don't know. I don't know. It happens. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
This guy's not playing the game,
I'm sorry.
right? Oh, me too. I can't remember anything.
I'm so sorry.
The last time I remember being embarrassed was when I was 13 years old. I was leading music in my youth group, and I shouldn't have been leading music in my youth group, but we played 2 songs every week, and the youth pastor said after we finished the second song, "Can you guys just do another one?" And I was like, "No," and he's like, "Just try." And I knew no hymns or songs at all. So the band sat there for 10 minutes is what it felt like. It was probably like 5 minutes trying to play like 3 different songs. We could never get it off the ground. And then we had to just be like, I told you we couldn't do it. I was so embarrassed. I woke up the next day being like,
Listen to this guy.
I was really hoping
I
this
was
would go in the
embarrassed.
direction of like, so we just played the Star Spangled Banner
Yeah.
or something.
yeah, no, we just didn't play anything.
I was embarrassed that one time 15 years ago.
That's the last time I remember.
I couldn't
I'm
even
sure there's
hear
stuff
you,
in
what you
between.
were saying because I was so busy sitting here thinking this guy has the audacity as a 26-year-old to say the last time I was embarrassed.
The last
was
time I
when
can
was 13
remember,
year old.
the last time I can remember being embarrassed. I'm sure
I'm
that
sure
I've
I
been
did something
embarrassed.
embarrassing within the last week. I just don't remember.
Yeah.
But Luke over here,
Yeah, I don't
once a
remember. I'm
decade.
sure that I don't remember that I've done embarrassing things. I just don't remember it. I'm
That-
positive,
you know what,
but
Luke?
that's the last
You know
time
what,
that I
Luke?
can remember.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, this is
and I'm
embarrassing.
not at all embarrassed.
All right, let's
All right,
pass
yeah.
around.
Here we go. Next one.
Let's see. This is number 6.
Oh,
We're doing
I don't
great,
like
guys.
how bright that looks.
This is from
6,
Hot
the number of
Ones.
Satan.
This one actually has good flavor too. This is
69,000
called
Scoville
Tropical
units.
Tropical
This-
Amarillo.
This looks like what it's going to do to me.
And MB, what does amarillo mean?
It means yellow.
Wow, look at
There you
that.
go.
I didn't know you learned Spanish in Thailand.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Something new they're trying. All right, here we
MB,
go.
what is your Thai name?
Gulab.
Nice. All right. All right, there we go.
All right, here we go.
Tastes like caca.
I thought you were going to say it hit a kiwi.
No, it tastes terrible. I do not
I kind of like that.
I like the taste of it.
Yeah,
No
I do
accounting
too.
for taste.
All right, so before becoming on staff at 6th Avenue, what was a previous favorite job and why?
Well, I only have the one, so I was a Walmart pharmacy technician. And you know what? There is something fun about checking out, counting pills by 5, just automatic. You can see, you can measure.
You
what
don't
you're
mean
doing on
checking people out at the register. You mean mentally checking. them out.
mentally check out.
Okay.
And actually, I did work the register too, and I enjoyed that just fine.
But that's not what you meant.
It's
You
not what I
meant
meant.
mentally checking out. 5. Yeah.
Doing menial tasks, doing it all to the glory of God, I hope. And yeah, it was fun. I wouldn't go back, but it was fun.
My favorite job. Does that mean non-ministry? Because I was a missionary for 4 years.
Just before on staff here.
Yeah.
So anything.
Probably that. It was really, really hard. But it was great. I loved it. Yeah.
I got my lip. That hurts. Right here. It hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts pretty badly.
That was so good.
I enjoyed working at the leather shop that I worked at. I'm trying to pick something that's like non-ministry related.
You
I'm so young. I've done mostly ministry stuff.
You've done roofing.
Did roofing.
You have a leather
is not-
bag right now that you made yourself.
Well, no, I made parts of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, components of it. Yeah.
That reminds me of an embarrassing moment. This is a good segue.
Great.
I was working at another job where I was a tutor. I did like ACT stuff. A parent drops off his son. He goes away. I do the tutoring. He comes back. And as he walks up, I shake his hand and I say, "How was it?" Anticipating his question. And we both were just kind of like, where do we go from here? That was funny.
And instead of like just
No,
pointing
it's
it out
fine.
and be like, that was silly.
yeah, no, we just were like trying to be like, this isn't weird. But it was really
And B,
weird.
I don't want to derail your train here, but I have another embarrassing story to tell.
Do it.
So early days of
hurt.
6th Avenue, church revitalization in full effect.
Okay.
When I say in full effect, I mean things are going as badly as they can possibly be going. I walk in one Sunday morning and I see a lovely older couple sitting in the front row, in the front pew. And I'm so glad that they're there because whenever your church is small and weird and dying, anytime someone who looks semi-normal, when they show up, you're so thankful. You're just praying, Lord, let them be normal. Let them know their Bible. Let them pray. Let them give. Let them show up on time. Let them want to disciple. So I meet the couple. We do the service. I even take them out to eat afterwards. We go to El Madrense.
The best
get some
place
good
in
tacos.
Decatur.
And yeah, David gets it. He's a fan. And so then the next week I walk in and I immediately forget their names. Now, is that a surprise to anyone here?
Negatory.
I can't remember anyone's name. I barely know my children's names.
Yeah.
And so I walk up to him and I go,
It's a problem.
It's a problem.
Names are hard.
I never, names are hard, but my brain is broken.
Right.
So I walk up to him and I say, hey guys, this is so crazy. I know, like we hung out last week and stuff like that, but I have trouble. What, can you remind me your names? And instead of being like, oh, don't worry, man, that happens. They were like, really? Really? You don't remember our names?
Yeesh.
You went out to lunch with us. So now I'm on my heels and I revert to I'm going to fix it and I'm going to go to the classic. Yep. So I said, guys, I'm sorry. I smoked a lot of meth before I became a Christian. Excuses, yes.
Yeah. That's how they took it.
Yeah, that's certainly how they took it. And they just, instead of going, they went, And then I said, well, no, we're not done yet, of course, because
Now we have to fix that.
then we have to fix that. So I just went, well, I guess we'll get it all figured out. And then I just walked up to the pulpit and I started leading the service. Do you think they come back next Sunday?
I don't think so.
They did not come back next Sunday.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We're
a
doing
good
great.
story.
Yeah.
What about our worst job?
Sure.
Worst
What is your
job.
worst job?
Oh, Chick-fil-A. I worked at Chick-fil-A when I was 15 and 16,
This
and it was
guy.
the worst. I worked at the one in the
Who
mall.
are you, Satan?
And it
Yeah,
was
for real.
No, I worked in the one in the
That
mall.
was a privilege.
I didn't have a very good owner and operator, and
Tell us her name.
and it made it hard. It made it hard. Yeah,
He sounds awful.
It was she.
yeah, it was a she.
Boom, roasted. My worst job, not dealing drugs, obviously. Maybe working at a fireworks stand as a 14-year-old.
What about the
I
time you
remember this.
shot your hand with a nail gun?
I shot my hand with a nail gun, yes. I was on a lot of drugs at that time. But, no, selling fireworks. And the foolish owner of the fireworks stand said that if we needed to get sales going, could like offer small discounts.
Oh,
Oh no.
So I just started I was like, buy
Handing
one,
them
get
out.
10 free.
Oh no.
At the end of the season, he was deep in the hole and he couldn't figure out why.
That is his fault.
I was
mean, come on.
14. It was 100% his
Come
fault.
oh, you're
on.
14. I missed that.
Start giving these
That's
away.
crazy.
All right, your turn.
Worst job.
Again, worst job. You
I
just
got
said
nothing.
Walmart.
I'm giving you
Yeah.
all my jobs.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Probably
really funny.
6th Avenue.
I wasn't gonna say.
Like I have to do this.
I just wanted
Yeah.
you to know, Sean, before we move on to the next wing, your wife was very adamant that I just sprinkled questions in here specifically for you
Okay.
about naming children's names of
Okay.
the, different family members
Yeah.
of our church.
To embarrass
And I
me?
just told her I don't think that's a good
I
idea.
don't think that's right.
Yeah.
That would
yeah.
hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had to publicly thank our congregation in a members meeting for being patient with me because I can't remember almost any of their children's names.
Who's that?
I know that's
Like
old.
his
That's old
names.
Ricky.
Little Davy.
I know
Little
that's
Davey.
David.
Who's that one?
That's Michael.
Yeah.
Nailed it, dude.
Dude,
I'm getting
you're
better
great.
every day. I
It's
get
actually
no
not bad.
credit for growth.
All right,
I
let's
don't-
pass around number 7.
Okay.
How are we
number 7.
feeling?
Just as you were about to get credit
Honestly,
for growth.
The left side of my face hurts.
Okay.
Yeah, I
You're just
think
having a
I'm
stroke.
keeping it.
Yeah,
I think I'm
Bill's
gonna keep
palsy.
it consolidated over here. So
I need to get it over here.
yeah.
Wait, you want to just keep it on
Well,
one side?
I'd rather have one side
than both sides.
than both sides.
I want
yeah.
the balance.
I'm gonna mix it. Yeah, I'm about to go for the right side here.
Well,
Actually,
Swish it
you know
around.
the way that they
What is this?
they drink whiskey is they
104,000
they suck it,
Scoville
they go,
units.
You should do that.
Get it in your throat as
Get
quick
it
as
in.
possible.
So the
like
company
that
of this one
happens.
is Pucker Butt Pepper Company.
Pucker
What is that?
butt pepper
Pucker Butt
company. Say
Pepper
that 3
Company.
times fast.
Yeah.
Big black pepper. Bugs
And the
blood.
flavor is apricot.
Ooh,
That's-
okay.
I have a feeling I'm not gonna taste even a little
Yeah.
apricot.
I would like
Apricot.
to smell it, get it in. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Cool,
I
okay.
would like to say after this one, avoid touching your eyes and your face.
That one's hot.
Should I also avoid touching their eyes?
That one's hotter. I just immediately feel.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
I don't like that.
There it
I don't
is.
even feel it a little bit.
All right. If you
That's
had
hot.
to impersonate each other's preaching, what would it sound like?
Oh, I'm Will. Oh. All right,
That was
let's-
uncanny.
You have to do this.
Is that Will?
It's what the text says. I don't particularly enjoy having to make these applications, but it's what the text is saying to us.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
no.
I will say I purposefully, wow, it just got hotter. It moved to underneath my tongue.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I purposely didn't do it because of the hot sauce. Will's is I mean, I'm almost crying.
This is good. Stop, bro. Why you gotta do that to me?
No, I'm done. I did one.
No, Will
I got
just,
Sean.
So anyways, guys.
Actually,
he
I
won't
don't
blow
blow
his
my
nose.
nose.
He
I
won't
won't
blow
do
his
it.
nose.
Oh, no, that's right. You're the perpetual sniffer.
Guys, I'm in pain.
I don't like that.
My favorite thing during Will's sermon is just the mic always seems to just like slip
It just
down.
is all over the place. It goes up
Yeah,
to my
it goes up.
eyeball. That's crazy.
Wow.
Sean has the lip trigger. A little bit of this come on. Whenever you get upset. Yeah, but I don't know how to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, gripping the podium and the little.
Oh my
He
goodness.
doesn't make the sound, but you think it could. You know what I mean?
I want to see your impersonation of Will.
I
If he's
can't do it
okay.
right now. I genuinely can't.
Does anyone need more milk? You guys get endless
I haven't
milk.
even
I haven't taken a
It's
sip
great.
yet
I'm not
because
dripping milk. Drinking milk. I can't.
Yeah, I want to see Jackie's.
No, I mean, I just you gotta grip
I'm gonna do it.
then
Jackie,
drink the whole-
Kate,
Hold on,
will
like,
one of you
take it
do
off.
one of the hottest sauces? Do one bite.
No, I'm not doing that.
I didn't like that. That sauce. Why would anyone buy that? Sorry, whoever made that. Pucker butt.
that's hot.
Pucker butt.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Well, they named it. They know what they're doing.
Tomorrow, when I go to the bathroom, it's gonna be like somebody's dropping a lip match out of my butthole. It's gonna be bad.
Okay.
He says stuff like that, you know, in front of the
great.
mic.
In front of a microphone, yeah.
Oh my goodness. I didn't like that.
All right, let's pass down number
You
8.
guys really think that about me?
Wait, no one got
Nah,
Luke's.
dude,
Did we
you've
do
never
Luke's?
cried during.
I don't know
a
how to
sermon.
do Luke's. He doesn't do it enough. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's
Luke-
true. Yeah, I don't.
You bite
I'm
your
not a
lip
preacher, so-
like right before you start crying.
I do that.
Yeah.
Weeping weepers.
Yeah, a bunch
Makes
of
sense.
weepers.
We all cry. I cried so hard one time in a pastoral prayer. I actually was like, "Get it together."
Oh.
Like it's massively distracting.
Oh, I do that every week or every time.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys
I'm
are
having a
passing
hard time
around.
finding the
Was
will
that
to
the
dip.
bomb?
No,
Or
this
the bomb?
is Da Bomb.
This is where it gets
Oh
worse.
no.
Okay, so this is made by Da Bomb. Flavor is Evolution, 135,600.
My whole
Can
body
I
hot.
can I take a religious exemption for this one?
Yeah.
Dude, Luke, you got so much.
I do this every time. What have y'all
What are
been
you
doing?
doing? Look.
Look at that.
No,
dude. This is-
that
that's
doesn't
a little
count.
big. Look at mine. At least match me.
All right.
Guys,
There you go. That's good.
All right, but that's Luke. That's
this is what I've been doing. I've been doing.
this is your fault.
Hey, you got a real man over here.
Battery's not very smart.
I thought we were all doing that.
Well,
No.
you're an idiot.
Strategy, dude.
Here we go.
All right.
Number 8. Also, I'm very impressed that the 2 on the ends have made it this far.
I'm trying not to get it on my lips.
I'm getting heartburn.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that got the back of my throat.
Holy crap. This is easy.
Here comes the whipped cream.
This is the easy one. I can do it. No, I don't want that. I want more.
Just in the mouth.
You're just spraying me with.
All right, so how do each of you prep for a sermon?
Luke?
I don't do it often enough to so every time I do it, I've only preached 7 times.
Ooh,
So-
that's good.
I take a worksheet that I got from the Simeon Trust Workshop, which just reminds me of all the good theological work that I need to do an application grid thing, figure out some good applications to do, make an outline, and then I manuscript. Oh my goodness, that's so hot.
Y'all are really sleeping on the whipped cream.
I'll do it.
Let's see if it helps.
Just put it in your
We're
mouth.
doing this.
Will, put it down.
Just hand it to the man.
embarrassing me
Oh, I got it. I think I got it.
When was the last time Jackie was embarrassed?
One finger.
All right.
So embarrassed.
You all right, Sean?
I'm good.
Guys, I'll go ahead and go.
I can do this all day.
If it's the New Testament, I like to get the Greek out and then try to break down some of just do my own little translation, compare it with the actual Greek. Then I'll do some lexical work on some interesting words. Like, ooh, this seems like an important word, a very relevant word. Let me take my time with that and go actually look that up. I'll outline the text, try to follow the cues in the text. There's lots of little good grammatical ways to figure out what the main point of the text is and build your outline around it. I try to stay away from commentaries. I'll use it if I feel like things are getting tricky, but I don't want to lean on them unnecessarily. And they're there if I get stuck, is typically how I look at them. I like to write out all of my just extraneous thoughts, miscellaneous thoughts rather. Fill that out on the bottom of the page, and then I'll go fill out the rest of the points as I go. then I'm going to preview it with some guys to make sure that it's good. And then edit. Got to cut words and get it as simple and as digestible for the people as possible.
Luke, how you doing, buddy? I see some tears.
It hurts.
Yeah.
Guys.
Very similar. Well, you didn't have
Well,
very
it's
much
probably
on
because
your
you've been
list.
taking this much of it every wing.
Very similar. The first thing I do is I read the text over and over again, depending on how long the pericope is. If I'm preaching Romans 15 in one go, I'm not going to read the text 100 times. Proverbs 1 through 7. Proverbs 1 through 7, I probably read it 15 times. Then I take it, I print it out landscape, long ways.
It hurts more when you talk.
No way, dude, I'm good. And then I do all my text work. I'm trying to do the exegesis, trying to find the main point of the text, supplementary points, implication, application from there, trying to write it all on a piece of paper. Then I get out my manuscript. I just start working through it. I try to figure out how do I want to structure it. Some people do sermon outline later, like the homiletical outline. I think a right
I
understanding
can't believe you're still going.
of the way the text flows
He's just talking.
should lead you pretty quickly into having a good homiletical outline. And then once I have the homiletical outline, I put it on the Word doc, I space everything out, I format it, and that's where I do most of my work. I plug in all my random thoughts into each point, and then I fill them out from there. Some weeks, great, you get an introduction right out of the gate. Some weeks, you don't get an introduction. Some weeks, you save it to the end. But I go one point at a time because I want the sermon to flow. And then I always make sure to do a preview, usually with Will, because I've never preached a perfect sermon, and I always assume another wise, godly, gifted brother will help me make it better. And sometimes even godly, gifted sisters.
If you preach sermons or teach in any capacity in the local church, preview it with somebody to make it better.
Yeah. I didn't say anything about commentaries because I've been vastly disappointed by commentaries. I think I will look at them every week, but the problem with commentaries is most of them are dealing with lexical questions or historical questions or other scholarly debates regarding a particular text. Very few commentaries actually deal with the exegesis of the text. This, therefore, is here because it's connecting the previous clause with the next three clauses. And if a commentary isn't doing that, it's kind of like useless to
Do you think
me
this
in
is
many
caused
ways.
by brain swelling? Is that what's happening?
Just me talking and talking?
He's just rambling. Yeah. He's hoping that the wind from
Okay, I'm
talking
done.
his
Luke,
mouth will help.
You had some of this just now. 2 tablespoons is a serving. How much sugar do you think is in 2 tablespoons of this whipped cream?
Actually, whipped cream
12
is
grams.
0.
it
12
was
grams.
1 gram
Yeah,
of sugar.
whipped cream is like keto friendly.
This is delicious.
You've never had whipped cream before?
Whipped cream is
I
great.
don't know. Not like this.
It's
Not-
extra
It's
creamy.
extra
The
creamy.
contrast. Oh man, this is wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing this again. Hot
Oh my
sauce,
goodness.
extra creamy whipped cream. Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
I just love every now and then during a question you'll hear like in the microphone. It's great. Okay, let's pass around number 9. How is everyone feeling?
Hot.
I'm feeling great.
Yeah.
You do get a sense of euphoria when you go through something like this. Like you start to get like a weird like
Kinda
I'm
high.
speaking
Do I have to pass
toadism.
All right.
All right,
Luke,
so
I'll
number
put more on
9.
it.
This is
Just
from
this.
Torchbearer Sauces. This
I
is
can do
called
that.
Sucker
I can
Punch.
do that.
Your mom's a torchbearer.
690,000 Scoville levels.
690,000.
Yes.
So
Is that
Luke,
a metric?
is this
or-
satisfactory?
No,
That's a lot.
American.
That's what. Yeah, I feel like that's what.
Whatever the
I
Scoville
just
level
want to do
is.
just a little.
Dang, Luke, that's a lot, dude.
That's a lot.
That's what
That's
I've
a
been
lot,
doing.
too.
It's a lot.
I guess
All right.
I just
Say it
made a
again.
mistake. I
Say it
should
one
have
more
tried to
time.
get
Is it
clarity. I should have gotten clarity on what we need to be doing. That's
My
what I
favorite
should've
thing
done.
was Trevor Butcher taking a bite of this and playing it off. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
5 minutes later, he comes back to me. His face is red. And he says, "I got sucker punched."
I think this is probably comes for a fall because I'm feeling fine.
But really,
But
if
this-
we already did the bomb,
This
then,
is
then that's supposed to be the worst one.
I
But
feel-
although this is the bomb evolution, that's a sin. First of all, but second
Yes.
of all, I don't know if that's worse or better than the normal the bomb.
yeah.
All right,
Here we go.
When was the last time you wet the bed?
That one is not as bad as the bomb.
At what point in your life did you realize you wanted to be a pastor or on staff at a church?
I don't think anybody says I want to be on staff at a church.
Yeah.
Maybe, but
I wanted to do that, specifically be on staff at a church. Didn't realize I wanted to be a pastor.
He told you.
sure did.
So,
You knew you wanted to do music in the church.
yeah.
I was
That's true.
I was saved around 14. I never really thought.
You keep spraying me with that, bro. You got to work on your aim.
You
That's
wanna fight?
crazy.
Let's go.
Handle it.
So you can't just do it straight.
Yeah.
Okay, you're probably right.
Look right into the camera and look at that. Oh gosh, how hot is that, Jackie?
I do what my boss says.
I'm so embarrassed.
Anyways, yeah, I was saved at 14. I don't know that I ever had like specific pastoral aspirations, but I think just kind of the people around me naturally were asking me to preach more, teach more, wanted my opinion on stuff earlier than they should have, no doubt. There's lots of various problems with that. But encouraged by Jackie, even when we were dating and those sorts of gifts, the guy who discipled me. So it was a lot of external forces that were just kind of naturally, I think, pushing me in that direction. And I think I really just started to aspire to be a pastor very intentionally, almost more as it was happening, as I was doing the internship here at 6th Avenue.
I started preaching as soon as I got saved. One of my earliest plans was while I was still in a rehab facility, I wanted to climb on top of a fast food restaurant and preach the gospel to people going in and out. That was my plan. I've always preached. I've always evangelized. The gospel's just always been very real to me. And anytime someone showed even a little bit of interest, got me. Anytime anybody has shown me even a little bit of interest in being discipled, I've always kind of jumped in with both feet. I didn't know that I wanted to be a pastor, but given the fact that I love doing all those things, kind of inevitable. When I was very young, when I was 19, I preached somewhere, and someone prophesied over me that I would be preaching in stadiums with 100,000 people. And I genuinely thought, I don't care about that at all. It just didn't. That wasn't the way my mind thought. My mind just thought, I just want my life to be useful. I want to bear fruit for the gospel. If that's with 100 people, if that's with 100,000 people, I don't care. I was actually very afraid of being a pastor. When you come to see what the scriptures have to say about the weightiness of giving an account for the souls that have been entrusted to you, I was like, nope, don't want to do that. And then I realized I'm going to do that no matter what, so I might as well do it well.
Why are you breathing like that?
I did a couple burpees before we started.
Okay.
Yeah, so there you go. Luke, take it away.
No, it's good. I relate a lot to the last bit of what you said. Just the being really intimidated because the Bible has, it's such a weighty thing, which is why I was like, I'll just be on staff. I'll try to serve. I want to serve the church in whatever capacity I can, but the pastor stuff scares me. And then going off of more what you said, God started discipling me when I was 15 years old and started to help me see clearly about what I wanted to do and how I could serve the church best. And that, yes, though the pastorate is a very weighty thing, it's also a very good thing to aspire to that. And so my desires started to grow from there. And then, of course, coming on as an intern at 6th Avenue, even got more clarity on what that might look like. And my desires and aspirations have been growing since then.
I think we would all say that seeing faithful pastors crystallize that vision for us.
Yeah.
It's one thing to talk about it. It's also another thing to be in a church where you have a pastor and you're not really sure what they're even doing, but to actually see shepherding day in and day out. It's a really compelling vision.
Oh my goodness.
Since they didn't say anything, maybe that's not true for them.
No, that is true. I just can't say anything. Is it time for the next one?
He's ready
get it
to be
over with,
done.
man.
All right, this is number 10. Guys, you made it.
We're crushing it.
You made it. I'm so proud of y'all. All right, so this is from Hot Ones.
We
this
don't need
is
your approval, though.
called the, of course you don't. This is the Last Dab Experience. This is 2,693,000 Scoville units.
What's the square root of that in Scoville?
I'm not
Guys,
Asian. I can
The
tell
last
you.
one was 690,000.
That's
So
crazy.
this has gone up by a factor of 1,000.
Wait, what is this one?
That's not how math works.
2.693.
So this has gone up.
A lot.
I'm doing the Russell Crowe beautiful mind. 4 times.
All All right, let's do a little hot wings cheer. Everyone like cheers. Yeah.
Cheers. Down.
Cheers. Here we go.
Okay.
I don't think Will's been eating his.
He's been eating whipped cream. I'll tell you
no,
that.
There's the whipped cream.
All right, so
That
what
is a
has
strange
been
sensation.
That does not taste good at all.
No.
what has been the most frustrating thing for you during the church's revitalization?
Frustrating?
Yep, and then I've got something on the
Discouraging?
backside.
Okay. Will, since you're the one who seems to be doing the best.
Man,
Can I get some more milk?
are you
Oh,
okay
you're not
over there?
drinking it?
Drink milk.
Poor Luke.
Most frustrating thing about the revitalization. That's a tough one because, A, I didn't get to see everything from the inside
In the earliest days.
in the earliest days. By the time I was a pastor, I think we were on the other side of the
That's true.
revitalization. So, and I think I'm also just sort of built in a way where, I don't know, frustration. I'm not saying I can't be frustrated. I like to think that I have a high threshold for trust in the Lord, and then particularly at that time, trust in you and the other elders.
You're very hard to be discouraged, too.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More so than me.
So,
Try.
yeah, that's right. So I think the way I'm going to dodge the question is to say I don't know that I really would say that I've been frustrated in that revitalization process. It just was the trajectory always seemed so good. The Lord was so clearly at work. Our pastors are doing such an excellent job. I just trusted the process, and I think the Lord has vindicated that. So
Great.
Well, I have a list of grievances.
and I will prosecute them now.
2 things. When people have attacked my wife. I have a... Whenever sinners act like sinners, I'm never like, whoa, I can't believe you did that. But when I've had to deal with Amber crying over things,
Yeah,
that's really hard.
that makes sense.
Especially because she's given so much and she's asked for so little in return. And then the second thing, I'm dying.
You know, like the mercury that they put in thermometers? I think if you were to break that and pour it into your mouth, that's
Yeah.
what it would taste like.
The second thing is when my motives are impugned. I understand that gospel preaching, Bible believing Christians will disagree with decisions that we make. But when our motives are impugned, when the sheep who know us, when we've been there for them, when we've always pointed back to the word, when we've tried our best to take authority away from ourselves and disperse it down into the congregation, when motives are impugned, not trusted, maligned, it's very hard for me.
I only got here 5 years ago. That was pretty much after all the revitalization stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's just been on.
Yeah. So what's
Thankfully, I've gotten to see all the fruit of their labors.
No, but you still have to talk.
Oh, it's
That was
coming.
it?
It's
That
coming.
was it. There you go.
So, Luke, we'll start with you.
Nice.
What's the most encouraging thing about the revitalization or 6th Avenue in general for you?
Oh, just to watch the word of the Lord produce good fruit, just to bring people to life. I mean, Sean told me when I came on as an intern, he walked me around the building. He was like, we literally have nothing to offer these people except for the gospel, like that's all that we can give them.
And that's enough.
And that's enough. And I think that where we're at today as 6th Avenue Community Church, that has shown itself to be true. I mean, whether it's the men's discipleship stuff that's going on or the women's discipleship or all the community that's taking place, like people having each other in their homes all the time. It's just loving one another so well.
Get emotional about it.
Like it's just like true gospel growth. It's a transformation that only the Word of God could done by the power of His Spirit. So I'm just super thankful.
8 years ago, 6th Avenue Community Church. Really no evangelism. Now, tons of evangelism. Weak discipleship culture, strong discipleship culture. Doctrinally, errant and apathetic. Now, not that. Leaders being trained up was not happening. Now, a bench full of guys who want to build the church. Women. When we first got to 6th Avenue, women's fellowship was a social club, and not even a very good one at that. Now we have a cohort of women like the one sitting right here who say, I never had a Titus 2 woman, but I'm about to be that, and working their butts off to make sure that the next generation of women in our church are being discipled. Babies were largely absent from our church. Now, too many. No, there's no such thing as too many, but there's a lot. When we first got here, people in our church did not sing.
Oh,
Now-
that's such an encouragement.
I think our church is an example of exactly what it looks like to sing psalms, hymns, and spiritual songs to one another. When I first got here, our prayer meetings were really difficult. People would refuse to pray. I would ask them why. They would say, I'm embarrassed or I don't know how. And now our church just prays so well. So I could just keep going down the line. We had no money in the bank account. Now the Lord has blessed us in such a way that we're able to be a tremendous blessing to others. I mean, it's a miracle. And so God gets all the glory because we're a bunch of idiots, and he's done it all by his sovereign grace. We've worked harder than any of them. Nevertheless, it was not us, but the Lord who worked through us.
To say one thing unique to all that, it's just all the wisdom in our congregation. Like, I don't want to make this like a we're better than anyone else thing, so don't take it that way. I just mean that I've seen our people grow to the point that if someone outside of 6th Avenue came to me with like problem X, and they're like, man, I just need counsel with this, I feel like I could open up that directory and point them to any one person of our 100 people and feel like they're going to get really, really good biblical counsel.
Yeah.
Like our people just know stuff. I don't think they even know how much they've grown in wisdom and knowledge. Like it's kind of amazing. Like small group, something will come up and I'm like, I don't think I have to say anything. I think I can let the room kick this around and they're going to like really get good counsel. So our people are just growing in wisdom. It's really cool to see.
Yeah.
It's, we're the best members ever. And I feel privileged that we get to march towards heaven together.
Yeah.
That's great. What would be anything 6th Avenue edition if we didn't have rapid fire at the end, right?
What would be what?
Anything 6th Avenue edition if we didn't have rapid fire.
Oh, that's
rapid
right.
fire.
Yeah.
We got to do it.
I feel like we got to take another wing then if we're going to do rapid fire.
I don't feel that way at all.
I feel like we got to
I
do
mean,
it.
I'm hungry. I want lunch.
Yeah.
Y'all go ahead.
I'll just start snacking.
I've
Well,
done
no,
my
we
legal
all-
obligation.
With more hot sauce? Is that what you're saying?
That was what
Luke?
I was saying, but he said no. So we're
No. I just said no for me.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
Okay.
me up.
The only answer to these questions is either of your names. So
Okay.
like there's
Oh, yeah.
there's
Wait,
no
what?
discussion there. Like so I'm gonna ask a question and the only like
Luke,
correct
Sean, Will.
answer is either
Sean,
Luke,
Luke,
Sean, or Will.
okay.
Okay, I'm tracking.
Yeah. Okay. Best hair.
Will.
Will looks like a labradoodle died on his head.
Sean.
And they're very in vogue.
Sean, Luke, you have like the good Japanese hair. You,
Will, the answer's
sometimes your
Will.
wife will give you the worst
Luke,
haircut in the
next.
world, and it doesn't matter.
I don't do his hair anymore.
You don't do. But have you
She
ever given
used
him a
to.
bad haircut?
My mom has.
Okay.
Next, fastest mile time.
Me.
Fastest ever?
Fastest ever. Yeah. Still
Yeah.
Luke.
Okay, me.
No.
No.
That's preposterous.
No.
Okay.
All right.
What's your
biggest-
fastest mile time?
550.
When did you do that?
In high school.
You did a 550?
Yeah.
Oh, then Will.
Okay, I take it back.
What's your mile time now?
Next, you had another question.
I was wondering what Luke's was.
So the most recent one that I can remember is not very fast, but 7:07.
But I want to ask the question: who could, if they trained for it, run the fastest mile?
Okay.
Oh, Will.
Luke.
My long stride. If I went to a track, I also
The
run
stride's
like
good.
around my. That's a 7:07 run around my neighborhood with like hills and on the road. If I went to a track,
He was like, I was running uphill both ways.
yeah.
No feet in the
I
wintertime.
can imagine you. Just the way that you look, you are built like a high school cross country runner.
Very true.
We
I
had
can
to.
see you
And
in
the
the
long
cross
jump.
We
country
were
shorts.
on the verge of missing a
See the
flight at an
shorts.
airport, and me and Luke got off the plane, and it was like we looked at each other and we're like, "Hey, we gotta trot to get there." And I thought I was, trotting, and then Luke trotted past me at what I assumed was a full sprint. It wasn't. It was just his trot. He's a gazelle.
Yeah.
I am an ogre. I can
But-
lumber at best.
Will's 550s for sure. I've never run a 550.
How much can y'all bench press?
Oh, Sean's got that
Not
in
the
the bag.
question. Not the question.
Oh, okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Biggest procrastinator.
Me. Will.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that was easy. Worst to follow in the bathroom.
Probably me.
Luke's
Sean,
made some
probably
weird
me.
sounds, man.
Probably me.
Yeah, I'll say Luke.
Wow. Okay.
Hey, wait, pee number 1 or number 2?
Either one.
Because number 1 is me, because I often get lost in thought at the urinal. So if you're waiting behind me, I might get stage fright. I mean, it could be 4 minutes at the urinal for me.
Interesting. Drinks the most coffee.
Will.
Will.
I don't drink coffee.
Knew that one.
And Sean doesn't.
Has the smallest hands.
Wait, hold on. Let's see. Hold up your hand. Let's see. Dang it, it's me. We're at least same size, but mine's a little smaller.
Snacks the most.
Sean.
No. Will. You go out at 10 o'clock at night to get McDonald's after you've had dinner.
I snack a good bit.
How does he know that?
I snack a good bit.
How do I know the truth about my will?
I snack probably 3 nights a week. I'm gonna grab some trail mix or a bag of chips while we're.
See, I'm not a snacker. I'm a dessert eater.
But you hit gas stations. I've never done that in my life.
Me? I only do that on road trips. Like
You had to pull over after we got dinner so you could get a snack from a gas station.
Maybe it was a bad dinner. I don't regularly do that.
You chose the place.
Where do we eat?
That was different.
Casa.
We ate at Casa, and no, that was for my dessert. I'm a dessert eater.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, sure. What
I would. I'm probably. I feel like I snack pretty frequently.
We
So
do
it's
have a
me.
cabinet full of good snacks.
Yeah.
One time, Ben and Jerry's had American Dream on sale. Buy one, get one.
But no,
I said I was eating about a pint a week, so I said I'll buy 20, and that'll be like almost 6 months, whatever the math is, 5 months of Ben and Jerry's.
Buy one, get one. You can't pass up the opportunity.
You can't pass up a BOGO because of value.
Yes.
I ate a pint a day every day for 20 days. So I stop by gas stations because if I ever do the economical thing, like go to Costco and buy desserts,
This won't last.
yeah, it's not going to be good.
Notoriously late.
Will. Yeah.
Though I want to gossip the gospel. He's gotten so much better.
Depends what it is.
Yeah,
Worst parking job.
you're still dipping and eating,
Luke.
buddy.
Yeah.
Luke.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna have the worst parking job.
And you have the commie car, which is supposed to be able to do it all for you. You
Yeah.
still can't do it.
Yeah. I'm the worst driver.
Yeah, he also drives a car that belongs to a certain cross section of America that shall not be named, so it makes
That is
sense
not
that
a
he
Ford.
can't really drive or park well.
Yep. All right, guys, this is the last one.
Last one?
We have made it.
Okay.
Yeah. You're locked in the church building and only have communion bread and grape juice. Who's going to survive the longest?
Me. I have stores.
He'll be able to like.
Fat, muscle.
That's just science.
Or I'll put it all of it on a really high shelf and then I'll survive the longest.
Oh, because you're tall, you see.
Yeah.
And you can reach
Oh, we're
up.
fighting over this.
However you want
Oh,
to
we're
take
fighting
it.
over Sean. Yeah, Sean's gonna win all the ways.
Assuming our basest survival instincts took over. Yeah.
Okay, I disagree. I think it would be a stalemate because jiu-jitsu, you just lay on the ground with your feet up in the air, dangling, doing the thing you do.
Yeah.
And then I would just be standing there in like a wrestling stance.
Yeah.
And I guess then Luke would be getting all the snacks.
And so would your plan,
Because we'd be locked in a stalemate.
would your plan
hide.
just be to run from me if I ever try to get grips on you?
You okay? You don't want these grips.
What happened when we
There's
trained
your
during
550.
COVID?
For in a jiu-jitsu match. That's different.
We started standing
That was different.
pretty often. Okay, all right.
All right, yeah, you're probably right.
No.
Yeah,
I like your
Sean's surviving
confidence,
the
man.
longest. For sure.
Yeah.
Guys, you survived.
What about most handsome?
That's it.
You forgot a question.
You forgot a
Didn't have-
question.
Didn't have that in there.
What about best beard?
Will all the way.
Sean.
Oh, patches over here.
I can't believe I had to
What about-
look at all three of you to
Who's the most senior pastor?
the most senior pastor.
See what I'm doing now? I'm asking questions that are all about me.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
You started that right after the handsome one. I remember
if you
that.
had to eat ninja, this is a very niche question, for lunch 100 days in a row, or not eat lunch for 100 days in a row, which one would you choose?
I genuinely think I would not eat lunch, and if I could eat breakfast and dinner, and I think that's what I would do, rather than have Ninja 100 days in a row. My
I
goodness.
need 100 days in a row.
Let's go, baby.
Yum sauce and rice.
Come on. Okay.
Yeah.
So how did everyone do? How are you guys feeling?
I actually
was
feel
hot.
really good right now, but it's because I drank 2 full glasses of milk.
Yeah.
I feel sick.
Really?
I feel like I have a migraine coming on. I went from euphoria, like a hangover. I was like, He's doing this on purpose. He's doing this on purpose.
Oh, what?
Just
stop
put it in
with
your
the
mouth,
whipped
dude.
cream.
Or
And why is he
the
doing it on his
thumbnail
finger?
for this video is just going to be Will.
Just that last shot.
I just want to let's just stop and ask ourselves. Will is a grown man. Why would he choose to do
Barely.
this instead of that?
I can choke on it.
Also gross.
You
Don't
can
do it
choke
with
on
not
it.
even trying.
It's dangerous.
Dude,
Oh,
put
I
it in
know.
your nose.
Hey, just show me one just in the mouth. Just do it.
Okay, can we bonus credit
Just-
if you do one hit, one bump
No.
Of what?
of the whipped cream?
You can't
No.
say bump.
You can't say bump on here. Can you-
For the record. For the record.
All right. Well, is that it?
That's it.
That's all I've got.
MB, thank you for doing this for us.
Thank you so
I hope
much.
everyone enjoyed it, watching us suffer. It probably will be the most middling episode we release ever, but we had a good time, and our church members will appreciate it, and that's what matters most.
It was for funsies.
Goodbye.
Thanks,
Farewell.
MB.
Boom, baby.